Hello everyone, it's time again for What I'm Reading. And things have slowed down in the library hold queue for me over the last week or so. I need to get back in there and stack up a bunch of books so I keep that constant flow coming through. Now that said, I do have a new book that I picked up the other day, and that is Wikinomics. Let me see if I can get that on the screen correctly. That's going to wash out. There we go. Wikinomics. How Mass Collaboration Changes Everything by Don Tapscott. Honestly, having a hard time getting into this book. Despite its topic, which is something that's near and dear to my heart about user-generated content and other stuff, it's a bit of a slog. And sometimes books don't catch you right away. And I try to give books as much of a benefit of the doubt as I can. Hoping that I will get something out of them, and I'm still pushing on this one, and I'm still going to try and get through it. But right now, kind of a hard slog, which is unfortunate because I said I'm really interested in user-generated content and the various things that are to be said about it, like YouTube and Wikipedia and Linux and all those other things. So I'll give you a further update on this as I get more into it, including whether I can't get through it at all. A little follow-up on a book I mentioned the other week, about a week ago. Let's see here. Influencer, The Power to Change Anything. This one I wasn't sure about. I started reading it, and as you can see, I'm darn near through it. I found it very interesting, and has actually caused me to go look for some of the author's other books on similar topics. What it really does is it steps you through the basic fundamental pieces of influence. And that is how to, he breaks it up in 8 different goals here. Let's see if I can find that chart really quick. Of course not, that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Let's see here, there it is, I just flipped by it. There's a little chart that he lays out there. And obviously you can do like I do and pick this book up at the library and get the full impact of it. But he talks about making the undesirable desirable, surpassing your limits, finding strength in numbers, harnessing peer pressure, design rewards, and demand accountability, and change the environment. And I'm actually coming up right on the last part now, change the environment. Very interesting. I'm always looking to find out ways that I can have more of an impact on the people around me. We all have dreams of affecting the world. I'd be happy affecting those around me. And I start there first. Kind of a personal act locally and think globally. I guess that's the way it should be said. Anyway, so again, worth a read, worth checking out if you can get it from your library or if you're at your neighborhood bookstore. And finally, a book that every once in a while I just go back and pull something off my shelves that I want to reread. And this is actually a fairly old book. This is Tom Peters' Reinventing Work series. It's called The Project 50. And he actually has another book like this called The Personal Service Firm 50. Short, pithy, well broken down little segments with action items that you can apply immediately. And sometimes when I need a kick in the seat of the pants or I just need to focus my thinking a little bit, I will pull this book and the other books in the series out and just almost like a magic 8-ball, kind of flip them open at random and just see, what strikes me about a particular section and see what I can get out of it. So I showed you a while ago, I think, these things called the Creative Whack Pack. And these are a series, it's a deck of cards that are based on the book A Whack on the Side of the Head by Roger Van Oyck. And they each have a little saying on it and a description of the saying of how you can apply it. And again, these are just great little jump-starting tools to get you going and just clear up your thinking. It's so easy these days to fall into a rut. And when I start to feel that come on, I do reach out for different books, different areas. I love reading mysteries, and so often, along with all the business books, I'll actually have a mystery or something like that on the back burner that I can switch over to every so often just to get away from all the business talk and the go, go, go. cards like this. I have another set called the Autobiography Kit that I was given as a gift. There's tons of these cards out there. And you just start flipping through them, randomly pull one out, and see where it leads you. Great idea. So anyway, so to recap, we have the new book, Wikinomics. We have the book from last week, Influencer. We have the old book, Tom Peters' Project 50, and also the Personal Service Firm 50. And just happened to pull this up at the last minute, the Creative Whack Pack set of cards by Roger Van Oyck. And also, he's the writer of A Whack on the Side of the Head and a Kick in the Seat of the Pants. He actually has a website as well. Perhaps I'll try and link to that on the website in my blog. Anyway, thanks again. I hope you enjoy what I'm reading. And I'd love to hear what you're reading. I got some great ideas from last week when I did my post on zombies and all sorts of other things. And I actually linked the whole thread into my blog. So, what are you reading? I'd love to hear. For more information, I do post these over on my blog called My Word at welchwright.com. And that's, I never point the right way, over there. There you go, up there. welchwright.com under the section called My Word. And I post my video, and I post in the videos from Selected Answers as well. So check it out, pick up a good book, and let me know what it is.